The Sao Paulo ePrix was potentially one of the most Formula E of Formula E races, which is why it served as a good season opener. It's a bit like when F1 used to have Sao Paulo as either the first or second round of the championship. But I don't remember a Sao Paulo Grand Prix having similar degrees of drama as a season opener. I mean, the guy who started last won. Well done to Mitch Evans for that one, holding off Antonio Felix da Costa and a hard charge at Taylor Barnard and Sam Bird. I think there is a good question now over the red flag restart procedures. We had, 2 red flags in this race. Is it 2 or 3? I almost lost count. But, yeah, because they count back to the lap before, it was a weird situation where if the race had ended after the red flag for Wehrlein, it would have been a McLaren 1-2. And they had, 5-6% of their batteries left at the end? Whereas Evans and da Costa had literally nothing. So you do feel for McLaren a bit, though I wonder if they're hoping that their 1-2 instead will be tomorrow, with the big money available in Formula 1. But, yeah. A great drive by Evans to get the win. Great drive by da Costa. Unlucky for Pascal Wehrlein. He was battling away with Nick Cassidy, and then all of a sudden, up on his side, into the wall. Glad to see him get out of the car. Took a few minutes to get him out of the car, though. So yeah, the world champion was on pole, and he could full well have had a fight for the win. I mean, he was fighting for the lead. But yeah, wasn't to be today. It reminded me, this whole thing reminds me of when we had Diriyah as a season opening, you know? It would be so far late in the calendar year that you could have, in theory, pushed it back to the next calendar year, and then you could go, it's the 2025 season. Especially since the next race is in the new year. But yeah, that's just a me problem, I guess. Though for the McLaren guys, they had some luck. The Nissan power unit struggled in some ways. The biggest way it struggled was the oversurging. This is something that has been a Formula E problem for years, and actually, I would say Nissan's the one who's been worse affected. I remember Nissan used to have the dual motors originally, because I think that was technology they picked up from Renault. And so when it switched over to single motor, I seem to remember early Nissan Edams getting caught time and again with the oversurge. But yeah, you have the guy who wins, started from the back of the grid. The drivers in 3rd and 4th having drive-through penalties. Norminato was 6th, also got a drive-through penalty, but also picked up the fastest lap by quite a bit, actually, by the looks of things. From what I can see, the next fastest was it Zane Maloney out of the people who finished? So, yeah, well done to Nato on that one as well. Yeah, Zane Maloney had a great start too. This is the thing, is the drivers who made it to the end all had good races in some way, shape or form. There were some drivers who didn't really have much happen, like Jev or Van Dorn. But like Buemi and Tictum came up through the pack. De Vries started second to last and got to 7th, which, hey, Mahindra got double points. It was a big deal that Mortara was qualified 7th. He got 5th in the end. But yeah, they've gotten a double points finish at the very first round of the season, which for Mahindra is their first. When was the last time they got double points? Because I don't think they got any last season. So when was the last time the Mahindra got a double points finish? Jeez, I mean, I'm trying to pull up Wikipedia right now for it. It wasn't season 10. It wasn't season 9 either. Have they not had a podium? Have they not had a double points finish in Gen 3? They have not. Was it 2021? Was it 2021 the last time they got a double points finish? It was. It was New York, race 2, 2021, I believe. That's absolute madness, is it not? So, from getting the 5th place and the 7th place, they get, 16 points? They're already, after one race, at more than a third of what they got across all of last season. And I've just noticed I was talking absolute nonsense when Hindra got double points in London. Yeah, my apologies. But still, the fact that then you go back and to find 2 races back is that far back. Is it going to be just a fluke for them? Or will we see them being perennial points threats over the course of the season? Because, I mean, you look at the drivers who were out today. Fries didn't get to the start. Muller and Dennis were both out. Neither Andretti made it to the end. De Grassi had issues. Hughes was in the crash with Muller. Of the drivers that retired, you would expect all of them at some point or another to be contending for points. Anyways, these are my thoughts. These are just my ramblings. I'm not feeling 100%, so I've not got the with itness at the moment to sit down and record a nice structured video. Hoping we'll be better tomorrow for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix review, if not for the general notice and for the stuff next week. But anyways, until next time, I hope to see you guys again soon. We have to wait a month until the Mexico City E3. But, yeah. I hope to see you around. Until next time, it's bye for now.